So we'll go ahead and get started. Let's go over some math facts. I don't have a lot for math today. All right, let's begin. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 2 plus 1 equals
3.
5 plus 1 equals 6. 6. 8 plus 1 equals 9.
9.
6 plus 6 equals 12. 12. 12. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 7. 7. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5. 5. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 6. 6. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5. 5. 1 plus 6 equals 7.
7.
1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 0 equals
1.
7 plus 7 equals 14.
14.
Plus
5 equals 10. 10.
3 plus 1 equals
4.
1 plus
9 equals
7
10
plus
plus 1 equals 8. 8. 8.
3 equals
6. 6.
8 plus 8 equals 9 plus 9
equals 18. 18. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4. 4.
4 plus 4 equals
8.
Awesome. All right. So those are the plus 1 and doubles facts. We did learn plus 0, but that's pretty easy. So we're not going to. All right, let's go ahead and cover a couple of things on the board. So let's talk about numbers that come before and after. So I have 61. What number comes after 61 when counting by ones? 62. What about 38? What number comes before 38? Asa?
37.
37. And then 49. What number comes after 49 when we are counting? What number comes after 49 when counting by ones? 50. Good. Let's look at our story problem. Joseph had 5 markers. He lost a marker. How many does he have now? Again, Joseph had 5 markers. He lost a marker. How many markers does he have now? Let's go ahead and identify. Is this some more, or some went away? Some went away. He has some and he's losing some. So let's create a number sentence. How many did he start with? 5. So will we plus or minus? Minus. How many did he lose? 1 marker. And so how many would he have left? 4. And so tomorrow's lesson, we're actually going to talk about subtracting 1 facts on tomorrow. So this is just an example of one of those. So he had 5, he lost 1, now he only has 4. Okay? All right, so today we're going to learn a new counting pattern. So we are counting by ones. Did you say something about it? I don't. Okay, it's just your mic is really, really low. That's why I can't really hear you well. What did you say? E? Okay. Dennis, we are starting on our sentences. Okay, sorry about that. So we are learning a new counting pattern today. We've learned how to count by ones. We practiced that several times, counting from 1 to 100, 100 to 200. Now we are going to learn how to skip count by tens. So what I mean by that is counting by tens. So whenever you skip count by tens, what you're doing is you are skipping over 10 numbers to get to the next number. Now this is pretty easy. Does anyone know how to do that already? Count by tens? Does anyone know how to do that? Asa, do you know how to count by tens already? No, not yet. Okay, so let's hear what you have. Counting by tens. Mm-hmm.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Good. She said 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is exactly how we count by tens. What that means is we are skipping 10 numbers at a time. So,
I'm going to count by 5. I can count by 5. And 5 and 0. 4, 5,
short.
5, 10, 15.
So when we count by tens, we are skipping 10 numbers at a time. Okay, so on a 100 number chart,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 9, 95, 100.
all right, so this is what it looks like on a number chart. See, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This is what it looks like to count by tens. As you can see, all of them have 0 at the end. And if you look at them as you're counting down, look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So that is what counting by tens is. So let's go ahead and write it here. So I have 10. What number comes next? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Let's count together by tens. So 10, 20, 30,
40,
50, 60, 70, 90,
100.
100. Awesome. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that is counting by tens. And we are introducing counting by tens because soon we will introduce our next coin, which is worth 10 cents as well. Which we'll talk. Could you stop doing that, please? Which we will talk about probably in a week or so, okay? So that is counting by tens. So that is actually it for our math lesson on today. Just wanted to cover some facts, story problems, before and after numbers, and introducing counting by tens. Yeah, our lessons are pretty quick in that at the moment. Okay? All right, good. Let's go ahead and move on to writing. You can get out your letters book. We're learning letter P on today. Letter P, which is on page 30 in your book. Page 30. Letter P, page 30. It does. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on letter P, lowercase letter P. So I'll just kind of review it and have you guys write it.
On the board.
Okay, so letter P starts here on your red line. Okay? First thing you're going to do is you're going to curve up to this dotted line up here. You're going to go back down the line and you'll come off of your line. You'll loop towards the back, close it, and then you'll curve around, finish your P, kick it out. Again, up, down, towards the back, around, close it. One more. P. All right, any questions, Asa? Or you know how to do letter P?
I know how to do letter P.
Okay, y'all can go ahead and begin. You can work on it. All right, so remember this week in writing, we are learning how to write sentences with our days of the week on the inside of them. Yeah, you can put it right by my desk. Our sentences with the days of the week on the inside of them. So remember, a day of the week is considered a proper noun. So therefore, when you write a day of the week in a sentence, you have to capitalize it inside of your sentence, okay? So I have 3 sentences on today. I'll read them, and then you can do all 3 today. Can you hear me, Asa? Okay. All right, so number 1, it says Dan's game is on Friday. Dan's game is on Friday. What's my day of the week in this sentence? Friday. So that means when I write Friday, what do I do? Capitalize it. Next one. Last Sunday, Ben turned 10. Last Sunday, Ben turned 10. What's my day of the week in this one, Asa? Sunday. So we will capitalize Sunday. And number 3, I have soccer practice on Wednesday. I have soccer practice on Wednesday. What's my day of the week?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So when I write it, I have to capitalize it. Okay? So you can begin, guys. You can do all 3 of them. All 3. Just remember, read it, identify your proper noun, and then capitalize it. Okay? Yes, I did read them, but I still want you to read it as well.
Since you did it wrong, we're going to do it right.
So number 1, Dan's game is on Friday. How should I write this sentence correctly? Tevin? Capitalize my first letter D in Dan. F in Friday, day of the week. And a period at the end. Good. Number 2, last Sunday, Ben turned 10. I don't know about this one. Asa, how do we write this one the correct way?
Capitalize the L.
Capitalize first letter L.
And capitalize the S in Sunday.
Capitalize my S in Sunday.
And capitalize the B in Ben.
Good. I hope a lot of people saw that. You had to capitalize Ben. That was a proper noun of a boy. And then how do I finish it?
And then put it with the period.
And a period at the end. Number 3, I have soccer practice on Wednesday. Cairo, how should I write this one correctly? Capitalize first letter I. Capitalize my W on Wednesday and then period at the end. Good. All right. So that's how we should have written these correctly. If you made mistakes, fix them. And also next time for tomorrow, hopefully we'll remember because our test is on Thursday. All right, good. So that's our writing lesson this week, capitalizing our days of the week inside of our sentences, okay? All right, well, we'll move on to our phonics lesson and then we'll be finished for the morning. All right, let's go ahead and go over our phonics charts. Let's do 7 and 8 again on today. Kendall, you can hold 7 and 8. All right, let's go ahead and begin with chart 7. Other chart. All right, BR. BR says burr, and bride. DR says dr, and drum. PR says purr, and pray. GR says gur, and grin. SM says and smoke. SC says and scat. SK says and skate. SP says and spade. CR says cur, and crab. TW says twa, and twins. SPL says spool, and splash. SPR says spur, and sprain. SCR says skr, and scream. SQU says squawk, and squeak. SN says and snack. SL says slow, and sleep. STR says stir, and stream. SW says swat, and swell. All right, and we also have phonics chart 8 as well. Let me pull that one up. All right. THR says third, and 3. AR says R, and stars. CH says ch, and church. OR says or, and morning. OU says ow, and out. OW says ow, and owl. OW says o, and bowl. ER says and verse. UR says and nurse. IR says and bird. OI says oi, and coin. OY says oi, and boy. OO says and book. OO says ooh, and tooth. WOR says were, and worms. IGH says I, and night. ALL says all, and ball. ALK says awk, and walk. All right, so today we are learning our sounds. That's ER, UR, and IR. Those are the sounds we're going to complete on charts. For today's lesson.
After that, are we done?
All right, let's look at our first one. So I have ER. The word would be her. Next, ER. Verse. This is also the clue word. Next, we have SW, and ER. The word is swerve. So remember, these are our ers. Next, we have TH and IR. The word is heard. Next, UR. The word is hurt. Next, UR. The word is curl. Next, UR. Turd. Next one, IR. Dirt. And then our last one, SH and IR. The word is shirt. Throw all of that away. Throw all of that away. That's your pronouns paper? Why are you doing that? It's okay. ERURNIR. Good. So let's go ahead and go over our blends. Let's create words. So I have stra. What's the word I can create with stra? Stra. Strap. Strap. If I cared, I would have called him, but I didn't. I don't need you to tell me what somebody else said if I didn't call them. You see, that's the issue. You're always minding other people's business, but not your own. Next, scree. Scree. What's the word I can create with scree? Asa? Scree.
Ice cream.
Scream. Stuck. And plug. What's the word I can create with plug? Plug. Good. All right, good. So that's it. That's all I wanted to go over in phonics was our charts, our new sounds, and some blends. So that is it for our Zoom this morning. I will see you later on this afternoon, Asa. Okay? Bye-bye.